I'm going to show you the exact science fact for phase system to unlock your first strict pull-up and then immediately scale it to 10 unbroken reps. But first, we need to completely destroy the resistance band myth. Why don't bands work? It comes down to physics. A resistance band gives you the most help at the very bottom of the movement, where it is stretched the tightest. But the bottom of the pull-up is exactly where you need to build the most strength to start the movement. The band literally steals the work from your lats and makes your bottom range strength completely weak. You get really good at doing banded pull-ups, but you never actually build the raw power to lift your own body weight. To get your first pull-up, we are going to throw the rubber bands in the trash. We need to build raw, unforgiving tissue. But if you can't lift your own body weight, how are you supposed to build the tissue to do it? You have to temporarily eliminate your body weight from the equation. Welcome to phase 1, the raw hardware. Let's do some basic math. If you weigh 160 pounds, but your back muscles can only produce 100 pounds of force, you are not doing a pull-up. It is mathematically impossible. Before we can practice the skill of a pull-up, we need to build the hardware to handle the load. We are going to isolate your lats and your mid-back using heavy lat pull-downs and seated rows. When you sit at a lat pull-down machine, your legs are locked in. You don't have to worry about balancing your body weight. You just focus 100% of your energy on pulling heavy weight. You train the lat pull-down and the row in the 5 to 8 rep range. You go heavier every single week until you are pulling a weight on that machine that is very close to your actual body weight. You've built the hardware, but jumping straight from a machine to moving your full body weight through space is a massive shock to your central nervous system. We need to bridge the gap without actually moving an inch. Enter phase 2, the static lock. The hardest part of a pull-up is getting your chin over the bar and squeezing at the very top. If you try to pull yourself up there, you'll fail, but your body is significantly stronger when it just holds a position instead of moving through it. The isometric flexed arm hang. Set up a box under the pull-up bar. Do not pull yourself up. Instead, physically step up onto the box. Jump so your chin is over the bar and pull your shoulder blades back and down. Now, take your feet off the box and just hold that top position. Scientifically, an isometric contraction recruits the maximum amount of motor units in your back. You are forcing your brain to fire every single muscle fiber at the hardest point of the lift. Try to accumulate 30 total seconds of holding this position across a few sets. You can now hold your body weight at the top, but a pull-up requires motion. How do we get your brain used to moving your full body weight when pulling up is still impossible? We cheat physics. Welcome to phase 3, the negative protocol. Your muscles have different types of strength. Here's the science-backed loophole. Your muscles are scientifically 20 to 40% stronger during the eccentric or lowering phase than the concentric or pulling phase, the negative pull-up. You are already jumping to the top of the bar for your isometric holds, but now, instead of just holding it, you are going to lower yourself down as slowly and agonizingly as humanly possible, taking 5 to 8 full seconds to reach the bottom. Because you are stronger on the way down, you can handle your full body weight. As you lower yourself, you are causing massive micro tears in the exact muscle fibers required for a pull-up, while simultaneously teaching your nervous system the perfect motor pathway. Combine the lat pull-downs, the isometric holds, and the negatives twice a week. Within 14 to 21 days, you will walk up to the bar, pull, and your chin will magically clear it. You just unlocked rep 1. Celebrate that first rep. It is a massive milestone, but 1 rep is not a workout. Going from 1 pull-up to 10 pull-ups is actually much harder than going from 0 to 1. If you try to just do max reps every day, your nervous system will completely crash. To get to 10 reps, you have to treat the pull-up like a martial arts skill, not a gym exercise. You need to use a strength protocol called Soviet strength multiplier. When you can only do 1 or 2 pull-ups, every single rep is a 100% max effort lift. If you go to the gym and try to do 3 sets to failure, your body fills with acid and says, nope, we are shutting down. To get to 10 reps, you have to treat the pull-up like greasing the groove. You never go to failure. Instead, you do sub-maximal reps multiple times a day with hours of rest in between. Let's say your absolute maximum is 2 pull-ups. Instead of doing 2 reps, reps and failing. You do exactly one pull-up and then you walk away. You do one pull-up in the morning, you do one pull-up before lunch, you do one pull-up in the evening. By the end of the day, you just did 3 to 5 total pull-ups, but your muscles never got tired and you never hit failure. You are constantly firing that exact neurological pathway without accumulating fatigue. Your brain makes the movement incredibly efficient. Every few days, you add one more rep to your mini sets. Within weeks, you will jump on the bar and effortlessly rip out 10 unbroken pull-ups. You built the raw hardware with pull-downs, you locked the static strength with isometrics, you installed the software with negatives, and you multiplied your reps by greasing the groove. You now have a wide, strong back, and you own the pull-up bar. But here's the truth, the pull-up is just one movement. What if you want to apply this exact same level of scientific manipulation to your entire body? What if you want to walk into the gym, look like a perfectly normal, lean guy, and lift weight that absolutely terrifies the giant bodybuilders in the room? I broke down the exact step-by-step science of how to hack your central nervous system to get freakishly strong without gaining a single pound of puffy body fat in this video right